Hello everyone and welcome back to NIMBY Rails. I'm Joe and today you find us back on our Northern Powerhouse series, sat looking just at Leeds. It's 10:30 at night, we've got a Leeds to Nottingham service. I'm building some track there, don't want to do that, go away. A Nottingham to Leeds service carrying a whole 7 people late at night into Leeds, which is kind of what you could expect from one of these services, especially at this time of night. I have actually done some building since we last saw each other. I've built the entire line down to Doncaster, and I've also put in some more lines around Castleford, Normanton, Wakefield and up to Huddersfield. Now I didn't think you'd want to miss out on that, so I've done a little bit of a time lapse. So please do enjoy it, and I'll see you again very shortly. So there we go, what did you think to that? I mean, it's a very quick way of getting lots of things done, I suppose. So now we of course need to put in some routes and put some trains on. Now what I thought we'd start with is the Leeds to Doncaster line. That runs down through Wakefield Westgate here, over the top of where Kergate, and that line goes to obviously Sheffield and Huddersfield. It then runs down through Fitzwilliam, South Emsall, Adwick, Bentley, and then eventually to Doncaster. It's a line completely isolated on its own. For Northern, it just shuttles up and down, up and down, up and down, and every hourly service. So I think that is a good line for us to put in. It doesn't interact, like I say, with anything else. We do, however, need some more tracks at Leeds. To be perfectly honest with you, I'd forgotten about that. But it's no matter, we can easily fix it. However, I don't know if that's going to let me. There we go, we'll pop you in there. It's not particularly graceful, is it? You know, by any stretch of the imagination. Can we? Ooh, it's going to let us have that. That is excellent. Aha, there we go. That is fantastic. Right, get you built. And our lines, new line. It's only going to be every hour. So it shouldn't, you know, we'll only need a couple of trains. And hopefully it's going to let us use 321s. I can't remember if we have 321s on this game. The fact that I'm using every line as blue for Northern is starting to, you know, every line does very much look the same. I am aware of that. I don't know quite how I'll rectify that without having them all as slightly different shades of blue. These Don, £6 and £2 per kilometre. It's the winning formula. So let's whiz right into Leeds. We'll pop you on this platform here, I think. Or will we? Yes, I think we will, because I think we'll have the East Coast stuff going off what will be platform 6. We'll shove you in there. That way you don't kind of hassle anybody, do you? So you come down here through to Outwood, and it literally is an all-stops job down to Doncaster. Where are we there? South Emsall. So the line splits here, and you end up, this is where your cross-country services go. They go down through Morthorpe, down to Thurnscoe and Sheffield that way. We do have an hourly Sheffield service down through Wakefield Westgate, so that will be every half an hour apart from this, if that makes sense. So 21 minutes past the Doncaster goes, and then at 48 minutes past the Sheffield goes, and it's like that, so that if you're going to, say, Fitzwilliam, there's an every half hourly service from Leeds. So we're going to aim to replicate that as well, if we can. And then into Doncaster. We're using this platform. I think we'll probably... I don't actually know. No, but we'll use this platform for now. We can always twiddle it round if needs be. Back up to Bentley, up to Adwick, or Addick, as apparently it's pronounced. But there's definitely a W in there, so we're going to be definitely pronouncing that. And where are we now? That's Sandlin Adbrig, Wakefield Westgate, Outwood, and up to Leeds. Now, let me just have a look at what trains we have available. I'm pretty sure that we have a 321. Do we not have a 321? It would appear not. That's irritating. I'm sure there's a 321. Oh well, no matter. We will have to use... I reckon that we could get away with using... what do you think? 196. It's a 4-car, isn't it? We use it on the Skiptons and Ilkleys, so yeah, 196. It can do 160 kilometres an hour, which is 100 miles an hour, which is the same as a 321. And they do also use 331s on the Doncasters as well, I believe now. So you know, it's a CAF train. It's not too far away from the truth. So as it turns out, I was correct. There is a 321. I was just being a bit daft. So yeah, I've now installed that. I had already subscribed to it, but I'd just forgotten to activate it in the game. So that is now activated, which is all jolly good indeed. I've got it in this nice blue colour. I know I tend to, well, I could just use line colour, couldn't I? Base colour's blue. That's absolutely fine. That's what we want. Can still do 100 miles an hour. And I reckon that we'll probably need 2 of them. I think it uses 2 of them in real life. So, Leeds to Doncaster. We've got all that set up. Let's pop in here the ideal speed, which would be 160. Yes, it's going to take roughly... That's fine, that's fine. Minimal interval will be 1 hour. Now, I reckon that these trains are going to be packed, because obviously Leeds to Doncaster, including Wakefield Westgate, there's quite a busy line. Obviously we've got no express services running from Wakefield to Leeds, Doncaster to Leeds, so they will hopefully take some of the burden off. But yeah, these are going to be absolutely rammed from what I can see. That's interesting. Is that... oh, that's where passengers can change onto. That's brilliant. I like that. I like how it shows that. I don't know if you showed it last time, but it's showing it this time. But yeah, so that's going to go into there. An hour and 14, that's fine. So what do we need to make that up to 2 hours? That's 45 minutes. So if it has 20 minutes just sat at each end, that should be fine. So Leeds, we'll have 15 minutes sat there. Sat at Leeds, yeah, there we go. Have that, and then Doncaster, which is WH Smith. We'll pop you in there for 25 minutes. I seem to remember sitting there for about 25 minutes when I used to work those trains, and that takes us roughly up to an hour, doesn't it, for a round trip? Yeah, 1 hour and 54 minutes, but of course they're going to space themselves to every hour. That's good. We shall just speed time up so that it gets to be night time a little bit quicker. We shall have 2 of you, thank you, 321s. And yeah, what time is going to be the first train? I reckon 5:21 off Leeds, so if we take 5 minutes off that, 5:17. And we would like you to run a line here, please. The Leeds to Doncaster service. First stop Leeds, and then here be stored in the depot. Where is the depot? There is the depot. Thank you. Copy that and paste it all week. That's fine. And then we shall paste the timetable there, but just change that to 6:17. 6:17 is fine. Awesome. Now what I've just realised, when it comes off in a morning, is it going to insist on waiting there for 15 minutes? Because if it does, then it's not going to leave Leeds. Oh, it's off now. It's off now, look. There we go. Well, it can carry 308, so that's a fair amount of passengers, isn't it? Yeah, you see, if it comes off at 6:17 and sits and waits for 15 minutes, then we have a problem. So yeah, let's go back. I think that's what's going to happen, because I've got it set so that there's a minimum of 15 minutes stopping time. So yeah, that is going to happen, isn't it? So right, what we need to do, where's our Leeds to Doncaster line? Yeah, 5:17. So if we want it to go at 5:21 is 6:06. It needs to come off at 5:01, which I reckon may get in the way of some other service. There we go, 5:01, and then 6:01. It's a possibility, but I reckon we may have sorted that. While we're here as well, I need to, we need to address the fact that for some reason they were going up to Burley Park. Now, somebody had said that these were overlapping, and that's why it had to go into there to come back out again, because you couldn't actually get from there into there. Or is that what they said? Yeah, I think that, you know, is it this bit that's the problem here? Do we need to rebuild that? I think we do. Right, we'll delete you. Delete you. And yeah, it's fine. It's what Network Rail do, isn't it? A bit of nighttime maintenance. So we'll build you to there. Oh, it's an ugly bit of track, isn't it? Right. Oh, we have no redo button. I didn't mean to undo to that extent. There we go. Pop you there. And then we ideally want to remain. Oh, it's going to do that with the short track, isn't it? Oh, it's short section. You can't build here. Splendid. Okay, oh, for Christ's sake, you've opened a real can of worms here. Right, get rid of it all. Start again. You know what? You are fine. Pop you there. All is fine. So we need you to go across to there. That's not particularly good looking at all, is it? No, it is not. There we go. There we go. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And then if we do that, that's horrendous. That's better. There we go. And they are not overlapping, so hopefully we should have got rid of that Burley Park nonsense that we had before. Let's see if we have lines up here. Oh Christ, what's this? Oh, it can't get back. But it's sorted itself now. That's fine. So Leeds to Ilkley. Is it going to Burley Park? No, it is not. Aha! And Skipton. Not going to Burley Park. That's fine. That's just what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. So yeah, I feel like we've accomplished something there. Let's see. We need to speed this up really, and yeah, see if it's doing what we want it to do. Nice empty stocks whizzing around all over the place, and he's about to go back to the depot. He is. There's a lot of wasted mileage, isn't there? You know, like these kind of trains all going back to their depot for the morning shift. It would be nice if, like, you could, and you probably can timetable it so it'll start at York in the morning and then on a Tuesday it'll stable in Manchester. But we're talking like some seriously detailed timetable in there, aren't we? And you'd have to seriously sit and plan it out. That is almost writing a full train plan, which I imagine you probably can do, you know, if you really, really want to. But I don't think you'd want to sit and watch that. That's some serious... There's some people that have paid good money to do things like that. I don't think you'd want to sit and watch me do that. Right, okay, let's just get that speeded up, sped up. Let's have a look. So 501 is when our train's coming. There we go, Leeds to Doncaster. Let's see how he does. Now, I reckon he's going to wait 15 minutes. Wait, that's yeah, it's a bit of a tight corner, isn't it? Yeah, there we go, 15 minutes. So he is going to leave. Well, he's going to leave at 18 minutes past, isn't he? But that's fine, because it's nearly 21, isn't it? It's as good as. I think the Doncaster's actually got 18 minutes past now, anyway, in the current timetable. So let's see you go down to Huddersfield, not Huddersfield, Doncaster. Yeah, I don't think a 321's ever been to Huddersfield. Yeah, it's a busy train, all right. Grand total of 0. Yeah, I thought there'd be a few at Doncaster, or sorry, WH Smith Central or whatever it's called. Very nice indeed. And yeah, that's going to run back. So yeah, for next time, I'm going to put in the Leeds to the Huddersfield to Wakefield service, which uses this bit of track here. It also will connect Kirkgate and Westgate, so you know, you'll be able to get from Outwood to Nottingley without having to go all the long way around. But yes, please do, of course, let me know what you thought to this kind of setup, where I do a bit of building, shove a bit of music to it, and you know, it's a bit of a speed build rather than me just slowly plodding on. Maybe you prefer it where I'll talk you through the area and be like, oh well, you know, Mrs. Fandango lives at that house, and you know, maybe you prefer it that way. Maybe you prefer a bit of speed build, so you know, we get quite a bit of stuff done. But let me know in the comments either way what you thought. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any of our Northern Powerhouse series. And yeah, I shall see you next time. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.